Hello. This is my first live, and I thought instead of doing a video in my phone and uploading it, I thought I'll try this because I was setting up October, and then I thought I'll do it on camera. So I am setting up October for my Leuchtturm A5 notebook. So I just finished setting up the month, and I put in some trackers in place and the current week, just next week almost. So next week is done. I had bought these three sticker sheets, four actually, from Sterling Ink, along with the N1 for 2025. um I don't know where to put my N1. Somewhere here, yeah, it's underneath. So when I was using, like looking at the N1 planner for 2025, I put Lauren Felt's cover, and it still is just not even snug, it's just pulling. So I might have to do the hair dryer trick that people do. I'm not even sure. So if I'm selling this, this cover is going to come off. I think I want to sell this. I mean, I like the size. I like the fact that, I mean, if I take the cover off, which is actually bothering me, which I'll do right now. Okay. Is it staying flat? Probably not, because of what I did to it with the cover. So maybe somewhere here it'll stay flat. Yeah, it stays flat, and the paper quality is good. Everybody loves it. I love it too. I haven't used it. I caved in and bought this only because I plan to do um, a N1 concurrent system in 2025, because N1 has worked so good for me with the strategy that I did. But once I realized that all the months are coupled together in the beginning, it just took my buzz off. I mean, I'm not, I don't like that. And that's why I couldn't do cousin, because cousin has the same thing where all the months are together, and the weeks too. The weeks is just purely fun for me, it's just decorative. But if I'm doing functional planning, I have to flow this way, which is the month and the weeks, and then the daily pages, morning pages and such. And this time, for a small change, what I did was I put the trackers first, and then I made sure I left 2 pages for the goals, and then started my weeklies. So this is how I mean, this is what flows better for me. I showed this book so many times in my channel, so there's nothing new. Once Courtney comes with her October page, I'm going to print an October page and stick it here, um, because the month starts here, and maybe I'll print a smaller one and stick it here. So let's see how that goes. This is the first week of October, and I'm gonna continue to do what I was doing while I talk. So how have you all been? And I mean, before I could bat my eyelash, September is gone. And the goals that I had for September, if I had to go review with you, this one was not. I want to do a red pencil rather than pen. Let me pick up a red pencil. So this was not done. This I didn't do. um I don't think I have simplified my spiritual routine. A salad every day didn't happen. Simple meals probably did. Early dinner and meal plan, it did. Walk every day did not happen. Supplements for self and family, I have been on top of that. Oh, yoga and everything else. Nothing happened. Music practice happened. Reading this also happened partially. This also happened partially. This happened partially. So I'll give it a green. Financial goals. Oh, no, no, none of this happened. So these just, yeah. So let me take a green pen and just put a satsang every day. I did listen. Oh, this didn't happen at all. This is the whole point of my monthly spread. Didn't happen. Partially happened. Partially happened. Partially happened. And this, there's way too much in my mind. I don't know what to do with this. So I'll just say it wrong like that. So early dinner meal plan happened. Simple meals happened. I did cook simple meals most of the time. Supplements, I was on top of it. Music practice, I was on top of it. This I read, this I read, this I read. Okay, so if you look at here, I have spiritual goals, food and mental health. Health goals and food goals. Mental health. I am going to think of other ways to classify um, the goals, as I'm just not too happy with the way I had my goals set up. Actually, I did share this in one of my videos that I wasn't happy with the way I dealt with goals this month, because I didn't, first of all, go back to it. I didn't go back to it. I didn't think it out thoroughly. I didn't do a good job in defining the goals. One thing that I would say is I love Planner Perfect method of defining goals. While I was doing Planner Perfect method, which is like the scripting the day before and setting up the goals, I had considerable, like a good success with everything, because of the way she had taught us about the goals. I liked the way she taught how goals need to be set: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is Saturday and Sunday, not much space needed. And then there's a meal plan or some section, or some review kind of a thing. So this is until 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3 is when it'll stop till November. I mean, for all practical reasons, I have to end the week as it is and then start my morning pages section. Okay, this is where it's going to stop. I'll bring this ribbon thing over here, indicating that this is where it's going to stop. Okay, so yeah, what was I saying about goals? The goals section was not detailed. It was not done very well. And this time I'm going to try to remember what I learned from Planner Perfect, method of goal setting. And most of my goals just revolve around my spiritual practices and my reading habits, which are usually most certainly just devotional books and self-improvement reading. So I don't do fiction anymore. I've lost interest in it. I only do devotional books and self-improvement books. So I'm just going to do that. And the other part of my goals is just looking at my financial situation, my spending and savings and such. So those are going to be my focus for the next 3 months. It'll be good if I just finish these weeks as I go. So I I remember looking at the setup of Sterling Ink while people were showing it to me, and I think I didn't pay attention to what setup it was, like how the months were set up. And I'm so disappointed, and I'm also mad at myself for not noticing, and then I did this. I just don't see myself using it, so I may sell that. And the next thing I wanted to share was that I have placed an order from Temu, um, a very 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 inexpensive planner. It was $297 when I saw it, and I ordered it. This was shown in Susan Pepper's channel, and I thought it would be a good book for my commonplace. I ordered one for my daughter actually, and I placed another order because I was getting a Temu coupon which I used, and I bought another one. So my daughter said she did like it and she's gonna use it. So sometimes she says I want it and then just she gives it back to me because it doesn't work for her. She's a happy planner person. She used a mini last year and then she is still using a mini for her planning, and she wanted new inserts, like collection of inserts or new planner for 2025 from Happy Planner. But now that she saw this Temu one, she said this could work for me, just order it for me. So I ordered one for her and I ordered one for myself. I don't see myself fully planning in it, but I think it's going to be my like a commonplace book. There's another channel that I wanted to talk about. I think it's, oh man, only when I want to say the name, it just blanks off. I think it's She Heard or something like that. I'll try to put it in my description. So this channel, she was showing some planners of hers, and she showed how she had been using her Commit 30. She had redated an old one. That was very inspiring, extremely inspiring how she had um, redone her stuff, and she just used it as a glue book because I do have my Commit 30 here, right here, which I don't show much because I'm doing a lot of personal stuff in it. I'll just show some pages. I started micro journaling in it because in the beginning of the year I did redate it. This was the 2023 planner that I redated, and I started using it as a planner, and then slowly it just began to be something else, and it got extremely personal. I have pictures and stuff, so I've been using it as a glue book too, but I am telling you, I'm not that, like, I need to be doing much more with it. Once I saw her stuff, I was like, ooh, this is so good. So I was very much like led to do this, but I will just let me back to Commit 30 with renewed passion, let's just say. That's what that was. Just like that Happy Planner, just for fun stuff I'm doing. Commit 30 is done when I am able to. Now let's use this fountain pen. I'm staying with the browns and yellows and everything for October. Okay, 7th. I wish I had a calendar next to me. 8. 12 and 13. Then the next week. I should say I love like Sterling Inks stickers. They're very, very beautiful. But I don't think I'll stick with this kind of style for a long time. Although I'm so inspired by the vintagey stuff, I bought 2 other books, sticker books that I showed you from Amazon. They all have vintage stuff. Um, I'm pretty sure I'll get bored with it, at least for planners. I may use it for my like a spiritual journaling thing that I do. So okay, let's just say scripture writing thing I do. So if you look at my most recent one, I've used from those Lost Treasure book, which I feel is beautiful for such a context. It's beautiful, but otherwise for planning, I don't think it's my style. I'm more of a cutesy or messy kind of a. Do I even have a style? I don't know if I have a style. So, oh, Susan says good afternoon. I just saw right now. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't know that you checked in to see what I was doing. Thank you. I didn't know what live meant or anything. I think people usually announce their lives in advance and then go live. I just said I'm not in a mood for shooting something like a long video, having it in my phone, uploading it, editing it. Let's just go live, and then I know that the lives are saved somewhere, so you can go back and watch. So somebody says, hello, what are you doing? Tuxedo plans today. I'm just planning for next week. This is a planner and journal channel. Um, we are into stationery and other things. That's what we do. So the next week is also done. Once I'm partially done, at least to an extent where I'm happy, I'll just stop. Because it is 6 o'clock here and I have things to do. What I do with all these setups is I take a few minutes out of the day, do some of it, and just leave it. And then come back and do the rest. I don't sit at one stretch and do setups because it takes time. So I'm done till 20. I have 2 more weeks to go, which I will do later. What is left is just putting the timestamps on the left for the weekly setup, and then set up my morning pages. This is the same process or tabs that are going to follow for the month of October. So first is my monthly, and then weekly, which I just set up, and then comes my morning pages, and then comes the faith part, and then comes the goals. And this time what I'm doing is I'm setting up the goals first, trackers first, goals next, weekly, and then morning pages somewhere here, and then faith. That's how it's gonna go. I'm happy I did what I did, coming on live for a few minutes. I will see how this goes, and I'll probably just do more of this. I'm enjoying watching your live planning. It is nice to see how others work. Oh yeah, yeah, Susan, I love live stuff. There's one person called Marianne Crisp. She does lives every Sunday, if I remember. I always watch her. I always watch her because I like people just thinking aloud and doing their setups. So I love watching people live too. And I didn't want this to be a huge, long live session. So I did a mini plan with me session now. I'll meet you guys very soon, and I'm so happy. Mm, Oh, hi, Ashley. Oh my God. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, this is just unbelievable. I was just showing them my latest adventure with the Leuchtturm A5. Showing who? I didn't even have any, but I just went live just like that. And I just set up my October and I was just showing the weekly. Um, how have you been, my friend? Oh my God. I hope you're well, and I do say a thing or two to Erica and you when you guys comment, but I'm telling you, I do watch your videos and never get time to comment on your videos because it's been crazy, and you will believe that, right? It's just I don't know where September went. I mean, every month seems like this. Sometimes I think it's just age. I'm getting old, and that's why I feel this way. So, you say your morning pages are beautiful. I try to make them beautiful because mornings usually are actually not that beautiful for me in the sense that I am raking my brain with what to do, and most of the time I'm in a lot of pain too with all the health issues and everything. So, in that frustration, I don't want the pages to show that. I want the pages to show my frustration, but it's like a gentle blow. So that's what I do. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just left the hair salon, been busy too. Yes, it's been so busy. Usually summers are busy. And let me tell you, holidays are coming up. Before you know, it's Christmas. And, once Halloween starts, it's just too much. And with me, I get very and I get anxious when I have too many social obligations. I need to time myself. People, a lot of people around, and then no people. I want to take a huge break and then again meet people. But usually, holidays are not like that. You have a lot of engagements going on. It's a stressful time. So I hope you're all having a nice fall. It's very dark and gloomy here, and I'll meet you soon. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and until I meet with you soon, bye bye friends, bye.